side over there. She's Hehyun. Tyra Cross, we already saw a little bit of his answer already. He's been kind of grinding the game like crazy.
Yeah, his answer was crazy when I last played him, because I played him in Xrd probably like 2 tournaments in a row, and his answer was pretty good.
Oh yeah, he's been grinding the game like crazy.
Yeah. So we got a little bit of a different dichotomy here. We got a little bit of set play with using those stocks. What are they called again?
Which character?
The answer, yeah.
He has his scrolls, and then he has the cards that he sets on the ground.
Yeah.
So
I was just struggling to come up with terms.
He could do down, down, punch, kick, slash, or heavy slash, and it sets down the scrolls in a certain position. And then when he clings to them, he gets a little bit of invulnerability, and he has like that dash, which is for plus frames and mix-up. He has an overhead, he has a low option, and then he can also like just, he can parry. He just parried the fireball. And then that card that he sits on the ground, he can set up a clone at it to do a tether attack, or he can teleport. This becomes unblockable if you wait for too long, but you can also throw it.
Back off.
This is Tri-Calamity 33, which is our weekly Wednesday local. We've had a bit of a rotating game list lately, so you can check our Xrd hub to see when we're running Rev 2 next time. I'm also giving out free pizza to everyone who enters, so if you like pizza, it's only $5 entry.
Ooh, charge. Dust. And this is going to be a fair amount of damage. Now you're in the corner. Lives, meaty. Did he press? He pressed!
Oh, yeah. So Blitz is, it'll parry against overheads, mids, and lows, depending on which version you do, but it will always lose to super. Nice little air pickup.
Heracross knew that NotFineO was going to attack there, but unfortunately, NotFineO did something that beats Blitz every time, so.
Oh, yeah.
I guess the setup. Had a cross-up opportunity set up, but just decided to push NotFineO into the corner, which I guess is a decision that worked out anyways.
All right, seeing some action. Doesn't get a combo. I think maybe NotFineO thought he had red RC. Ooh, nice 6B. Now, the Falcon Dive kick is incredibly difficult to deal with. That thing is a nightmare for most characters to 6P. Even my character, Sin, who has like one of the best ones in the game.
Yeah.
Counter hit 6H. Oh, she went for the Grandpa Viper route, but misinput, drops it.
Seemed to be affecting the match too adversely. NotFineO definitely playing at the advantage here, but Heracross will have his turn.
Yeah, it's way easier for Answer to kind of zone you out. He's got really long pokes. He has projectiles. He has some like YRC shenanigans he can do. There's that unblockable. But Hehyun, if she blocks even a single attack, that fireball instantly disappears. So zoning really isn't her strong suit. A lot of her moves have like a surprising number of plus frames.
It's all about get in, get pressured. Because like you said, yeah, those fireballs not really good at zoning, yeah.
Game 1 going to Terra Cross. Now, both of these players, they've been showing up for a while now, but they're getting better. They put in a lot of effort into this game.
Yeah, man.
Terra Cross plays Asuka in Strive. I had no idea he did that, or played him until he told me this morning. Ooh, counter hit.
Yeah, for some reason, the last like few times, I always have like one player that I always play against in bracket. And for like the last like 2 Strive tournaments and like the last 2 Xrd tournaments I played, it was Terra Cross in both. And in Strive, I didn't learn a dang thing, but I didn't really care. I wasn't really taking the game super seriously at that point, so.
This is really weird. She's using the DP kick to OTG. I'm not sure, because I don't think that guarantees you a hard knockdown. Plus frames. Yep.
Could easily just be like a game knowledge thing. Gets the block, but now you're in the corner. Burst out.
So that's a quirk that I've noticed. That's a quirk that I've noticed with NotFineO-Saur's gameplay is that she's doing instead of like 6K, which is Hehyun overhead versus I think 2D. I'm not sure what the exact 2 normals are. She has an overhead and a low option, which are fairly difficult to distinguish visually. She likes to go for 5D, which probably has more reward, but it's also much more obvious to tell when she's going for the overhead mix-up. So, you're kind of like betting that you're going to get your one shot.
And being someone who practices with NotFineO, I'd say that's a pretty good assessment. And I think that's probably the thing is NotFineO-Saur, I definitely could say is like within the game realm, definitely a gambler when it comes to certain aspects.
Ooh. Okay, we're just going to hold back for a little bit. Yeah, there it is. There's that DP. Okay, super Fireball. So normally with Fireball, Heyhyun, she gets tapped once. If it's hit or on block, it goes away. But that's super Fireball. No matter what character you're playing, if your character has a super projectile, getting hit will not make it go away. So there's some really funny scenarios you can get with that. Ozuna drop?
Gets the setup. Gets the overhead.
Mix?
Oh, not with that burst. All right. Oh, gets the hit.
This connects. Hellfire.
Sets up the Fireball and catches him pressing forward. And this actually puts that's those like 3 interactions put NotFineO in such a good interaction to take that round.
Yeah. And another thing is, I think Terracross panicked and thought he had a card set up somewhere else on the screen, because that teleport does not have any invuln. It's just you instantly appear at the other spot.
Yeah, especially in like those types of moments where it's like a little bit scrambly. It's possible. It's definitely possible to lose track of your own resources. So I could definitely see that scenario playing out where it's like, I thought I had this. I guess I didn't.
Oh, that was so smart! Terracross going for the parry, but Justine knew that he would parry, so she intentionally delayed the super and dragged him behind. That was such a cool interaction.
Yes, that NotFineO showing that game sense.
Burst back already. We're going to spend it. Yeah. We've got 25 bar on the table. What are you going to do with it?
There's no next round. If you have an opportunity to use it to try and steal a round, may as well do it now. Oh, Terracross missing.
Wait, I think this combos. You can kill. You can kill.
They both just need one touch. Okay.
That was close. 2-0.
It was down. That last game came down to whoever made a mistake first.
Okay.
And unfortunately, NotFineO made possibly just a minor mistake, but even a minor mistake in that scenario is enough to cost you.
It definitely steamrolls. Up next, I'm going to get myself and Singularity.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Let's get that rolling. Be right back.
If I just swap. So we're gonna, like Kaisogen said, we're gonna get Kaisogen and Singularity. Kaisogen, just the Sin of Colorado. I actually don't know who Singularity plays off the top of my head, so I guess we'll find out here as they get sat down and ready to go. But I hope everyone's having a really good night. We're on to month 2 of the rotation. Those are mine. This one's yours. Colin just tried to steal my headphones.
Testing 1, 2. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, you're still quiet on my end, which that's a result of I'm trying to mess with a few audio things so that I actually have some leeway with balancing my microphones.
Yeah.
But I don't know, you're just quiet. We sound good on stream.
Yeah.
It's the internal feed between the two casters, right? Because if I have to have them both cranked up to the setting 9, I can't adjust each other individually. And that can be a problem. Because sometimes I get a loud commentator with a quiet commentator, and it's like I can't balance for both of y'all. I have to somehow use a device to do it right.
Yep.
Kaisogen, Singularity.
Are we getting double Sin?
Kaisogen would be the player 1 Sin.
Yeah.
With where she's sitting. Singularity, I feel like they play Baiken.
Oh, Baiken, okay. I was going to say, because I was like, that's not Kaisogen's color, because I was pretty sure Kaisogen used a different color palette for Sin. That's why I was confused. I was like, that's not Kaisogen's color palette. That's why. Okay, so we're getting Sin Baiken.
Yep. All right, let's get started off in there. Starting off strong.
And gets the Canadian burst as well, and now you are welcome to the Blender Baiken. I hope, gets sent backwards, actually. But Kaisogen is going to be able to set the safe jump up. Gets the heat. Singularity will knock out. Singularity is struggling to solve this Sin. Gets hit with the overhead, but no meter.
The low
actually
from
had meter to
Elcon
convert,
coming
actually.
on in. We're just keeping pressure maintained here. Singularity. Nice block on the overhead. Gets thrown, however. One more mix-up is going to do the trick here if Kaisogen can find the blow.
Or a beak driver. That'll do.
Not me having the two players in their positions backwards for a second as I'm jumping around between a couple things. There we go. All right, we get the jump in. Kaisogen starting off our offense there. No blocks in the overhead from Singularity. We do get the overhead popping up as well. Kaisogen with the routes.
Yeah,
Look at the damage.
That's Sin with risk for you. Because Kaisogen was able to... Kaisogen pressed the advantage super duper early that round and allowed her to build crap tons of risk. And Sin with risk is absolutely deadly because... Deadly. And not only that, Sin has insane block strings that allow him to build that risk. So if Kaisogen,
So it's easy for him to build risk, and then when he gets to cash out on it, it hurts.
it hurts a lot. Like I've been hit. Imagine getting hit by a car.
Oh, counter hit. I'm imagining getting hit by this. I don't have to imagine it. I'm witnessing it live.
We are.
Look at that, an easy 60%. Kaisogen with the throw. Red Roman canceled the follow-up.
Oh,
No, not
still
the reset and the stun. That's fucked. That's messed up, bro.
actually missed
That's messed
the
up.
actually that reset because I think Singularity probably was like, yeah, I'm dead, so I'm not gonna block.
Possibly so, or, I mean, just not ready for it, right? In the hands of a player like Kaisogen's level, you kind of assume, all right, it's time to get comboed. I'm not even sure Kaisogen intended to drop it there. We will burst, however. Very intentional by Singularity.
Kaisogen was trying to do beak loops in the corner.
Yep.
And I think she just mistimed either a micro dash or just did one a little late. Gets a combo, and
Her stamina is low, but if she's able to maintain this offense, Kaisogen's not going to need it. Quick 2-0.
that's the quickest. I think that's the quickest 2-0 I've ever seen in my life.
You know what? I could probably get some decent speedrun comparisons with Havoc Noah games.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Because Noah was
Certainly
like
tonight. Certainly tonight.
perpetually speedruns bracket.
True, right?
This is true.
It is true.
But that was out of all Sin gameplay, that was definitely some of it.
Yep. No, if you refresh, it'll be there. Do you want to play WyzeGye or do you want to get Suavier and Deighta? We're going to have to see if our local resident... Oh, I'm trying to think of the modern scholar. I can't remember the term. It was a term that was like ascribed to people like James Franco, who like just did like a million things. Like they were like, you know, scholars in multiple fields with multiple degrees. They were like writers, actors, modern man, modern Renaissance man. I think that might have been the term for it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Dez is kind of like our modern Renaissance man of fighting games, entering every damn bracket, holding all of them up.
Yeah. Dez
All right, cool. Dez and
Suavier.
Suave, let me surrender this.
As we surrender the heads up.
All right, I'm back.
That was a good game.
Yeah, Biken is one of my favorite matchups because at a high level, it's like really advanced footsies where you can't do literally anything. And then when you fight, like there's this perfect middle ground where you can't fight. It's not as fun to fight Bikens that aren't very good because they don't like to press Asami. But when they hit that middle ground, then they start using Asami more, and then you can do really wacky stuff like Bull Bash. That overhead, it's entirely reactable. 32 frames startup.
Yeah.
But you can YRC that 32 frames. So I do the highly reactable overhead in neutral. They high Asami. I YRC and I run up and I do a sweep.
Yeah.
And then I get like a full counter hit combo that deals like 50+% of her health.
Yeah.
So enough about that matchup though.
We have. Yeah. Up. Yep.
So like Des said, we have the Onion Head matchup.
The double Onion Head matchup.
I always thought Suavier played Kai. I always mix him up for someone else.
Okay. This is just one of
Yeah.
those guys who kind of plays around a little bit.
So Suavier on the yellow, Dez on the blue. That would be who we're looking at. I know
Suavier is pressing the advantage on this pressure. Gets the cross up. And actually tries to do a corner steal, but Dez is not going to have any of that, so we're going to go back.
There's something that I noticed is that this character really likes to use 6K, but her 6K is 3 hits, and that third hit whiffs if Jam is crouching. Ooh.
This whole game has just been spent between these two players taking the corner and taking the corner back, using the corner. We'll finally get some mystery play, is what I would say.
Yeah, we haven't seen much card usage. Probably
Yeah.
neither player has really landed any hard knockdowns to take advantage of. And even then, Dez just runs in.
Yeah. That's kind of what I noticed when we saw the brief snippet of Suavier's gameplay earlier. He was opting not to go for cards, but just instead opting to go for pressure. And then we're kind of seeing that modus operandi from both of these players a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Jam neutral. Her normals are so stubby, but it just doesn't matter in the mirror. Oh, reversal.
You pressed.
Now, this is a really good attack for ending a combo. It's that's all 19 hits plus an OTG. It's great for Guts Crush, but ooh. As far as raw reversals go, she does have a DP.
That's not a good place to charge Dez, but it doesn't end up punishing you badly, is what I would say.
I mean, he got 2 charges out of it. Let's see if he can use them. So,
I'm gonna say yeah, no.
Yeah.
As soon as I said something too.
So the way Jam charges work is she can do 2 punch, kick, or slash, I believe. And she gets 1 card or 2 cards, and that will level up her move, and she can do it once or she can do it twice. But if she levels it up to max level, or level 3, it just becomes an even better version of the move, and you expend all the charges at once.
Yeah.
It's not like Plus R where you can selectively choose, I want to use the uncharged version, or now I want to use the uncharged version. You also lack the ability to do D-card, which is not very good for this character, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh! Hard instant overhead.
Dive kick.
You can't really combo off that without red RC, like you see there, but it is a nice little tick throw setup.
Dez with the impeccable defense that we know him for a lot. He's going to go in here.
Doesn't choose to kill. Nice parry.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I don't know if he could have killed there, if he just decided not to for some reason, but he did eventually take it, so it didn't end up mattering all too much in the grand scheme of things here.
Now, if I remember right, that slide is just low profile. It is not a invincible move. You can 2K or 2D it.
I don't remember for sure.
Jam's
off the top of my head.
kick normals are really good. Oh. Exactly like that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh.
Yeah, but Dez didn't press.
So that super is not only strike, it's also throw invuln. So a lot of Jam players, they'll make you think they're going for a chip throw setup or a tick throw setup, and then they go right for that super.
Yeah, because they're expecting you. Oh, I'm just gonna take this throw on reaction real quick. Psych. You thought, but
so if Dez can keep up the pressure, Suavier is likely to spend his burst in this round, and Dez is probably going to get his back as well, since Jam attacks build a lot of burst.
I would imagine he does build it.
Look at those triple lows. This cheeky motherfucker.
Yeah, Dez is just I can't tell if Dez is just waiting for an opportunity or if he genuinely doesn't know what Suavier is gonna do.
He likes to block.
I know, yeah.
That is a big habit he carries over from a lot of games.
Yeah, his defense is insane. You can't throw him, you can't.
But in this game, you can throw him.
Yeah, but the way throws work in Xrd was always super unusual to me. But Suavier will.
Suavier going 2-0.
Take it, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, throws were so weird, at least to me. It's just the way the throw system works. It doesn't feel super intuitive with the way it's set up as a proximity throw. It makes it a little more oh, okay. All right, that's the thing.
Yeah, it does happen. The OS makes it stronger. I need to teach him that OS.
I guess that's a good point. I guess that's something I didn't really consider. At that time, I was really playing Xrd a whole lot.
I'm going to go get our next match for the stream.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Future me, if you're watching this, and I know you are, make a mental note of that. But I guess we'll find out what our next match is going to be here shortly. Colin.
A note of what?
I guess we're waiting to see what our next match is going to be.
Yeah, it's going to probably be Kaisogen and WyzeGye, if I had to make a guess. That's a winner semifinal.
It is not, because I see NotFineO-Saur walking up.
Oh, okay. You're going to do losers round 1? All right.
Oh, we're going to do losers. Okay, yeah. So NotFineO-Saur strolling up to the stream setup. We get to say hi to Justine once again.
Do you got a HeccinParagon's pronouns?
I don't know.
That's Kaisogen.
Yeah.
Him? Heard, chef.
Chef.
You know, gotta let her cook.
This is true. This is true. I already did my cooking today. I'm good.
Think Kaisogen's gonna call a losers round 2 match. We're gonna get that progressing as well. And I suppose we'll take our time milking the stream just a wee little bit. But yeah, Guilty Gear Xrd Rev2, throw system. Very much an old school, overly complicated sort of version of throws, where throws were bound to a proximity normal option. What that means is if you get out of that range of it, you will have a normal or a button that does come out with it one, as well as a little bit of an input priority system that also takes place within it, right? So that means when you go for a throw, unlike in a new age or another breed of fighting games, right? Because, you know, Street Fighter 6, you went for a throw, you had a throw animation on startup. So if you try to tech a throw, you get a throw with, and that built into that mix-up.
Yeah.
Guilty Gear Xrd didn't go for that system. They went for the proximity thing. So you could more safely mash on throws, or you could jump out of throws. But in return, you wouldn't felt at risk for going for a throw, because you're not whiffing a throw animation. You're just going to send out a normal. That if you're close enough, you get snatched.
Yeah, it's like Kaisogen was saying earlier, you get a little bit of OS off of that. That definitely gives it, I definitely say that system, now that I think about it from a perspective of what I know now as a fighting game player, I can give it a little bit more of an appreciation for it.
All right. Kaisogen going to be running around doing a few tournament things, and you and I will be holding this one down. NotFineO-Saur starting out very strong, stuffing HeccinParagon into the corner. Meaty jab is going to catch a wake up. We're going to respect it. Good blocks on the dust as well. Seems like Paragon not the only one who's been able to block that as well, as we saw in NotFineO-Saur's previous match. Decimated all the same.
Yeah, NotFineO got HeccinParagon right into the corner and just did not give up on the pressure here. And it looks like we're going to be getting mostly the same here. Charge dust forward, and this is going to be a fair amount of damage.
Sure, I can adjust this volume here, actually. Let's do that.
Still in the volume. I guess if you want to fine-tune how the audio is set, I guess a vocal would be a good thing to do it. NotFineO-Saur keyed in on the one time where HeccinParagon is going to want to try and strike and just choose to blitz it.
Oh, we could jump over the Venom Ball. NotFineO-Saur just needs the next opening probably to kill this one out. Oh, we went a little awry there. Blitz on Moki. Take the turn again, and
She definitely thought he was going to press there.
I mean, in fairness, most of the wake-ups we see from Paragon have been wake-up mash, right?
Yeah.
So maybe a cute read from NotFineO-Saur being like, go ahead, wake-up mash.
It definitely was, because we saw that earlier in the same round where she just went, okay, you're going to press on wake-up? Oh, burst bait.
Burst bait, or just in the good position for it to not be the matter. Full charge dust is going to catch Paragon again. Set him into the Oki. Counter hit as well. Paragon.
HeccinParagon is holding forward so hard, it's leaving the realm of the stick.
Well, it's not even that. It's just, you know, Guilty Gear, another old fighting game mechanic, right, is to tech, you have to mash the buttons out, right? So there's a possibility that Paragon isn't just like mashing because, oh no, please don't hit me, right? Like in this situation here. It's, I'm trying to tech out of the combo. When do I stop mashing to tech?
That's true. That's true. I definitely, that's another thing where I definitely struggled to get that consistently. I did get it from time to time, though, eventually.
Roll the blitz and then, okay.
Low
it's spaghetti.
Yeah,
it's craziness.
Low blitz and lows NotFineO's blitz into a low blitz, which only blocks lows. So
that's why it's a low blitz.
Yeah. NotFineO is taking full advantage of the fact that HeccinParagon is choosing to block low on mids. Oh, you're stunned. No. You're dead.
I more like think it's just NotFineO-Saur is taking advantage of Paragon. End of statement.
Definitely. It just is.
It's like, no, girl. No, if you get this, if you do this.
She's going to do it to him.
No. Oh. No opportunity. I think she had a combo route in mind. Definitely made an attempt for it. Didn't quite happen.
I wanted her to do it to him.
Nah, man. Like, you just can't do him like that. That's all I'm going to say right there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to if I can. I'm not sure what I can do at the moment because I don't know where Deighta's playing in right now. And Kaisogen's down there, so there might be some conflicts, but there's another stream match that we should be trying to find. We currently have losers round 2, NotFineO-Saur and Deighta could play each other, but Deighta, of course, playing multiple games. He could very well be in the middle of another one right now. There's Kaisogen and WyzeGye who's got to play in winner semifinal, as well as Suavier and Terracross in the other winner semifinal. So it's a matter of who's available.
If I had to take a good, because Terracross is just sitting down there, and I don't know if Suavier actually entered anything.
Besides,
if I had to, yeah, I feel like if nothing else, I feel like that's probably the match we're gonna get next if we don't do losers.
Suavier did only enter Rev2. Kaisogen's in Blaze Blue. Deighta is in every game tonight. Of course he is.
Because of
You know what? Here, I'm gonna call him up real quick. I'm gonna get that one going, and then they can get losers caught up or something.
Yeah. Because like, there's no way they're doing it. They're really doing anything. Because Terracross was just sitting in front of the fighting climate. Or no, he's sitting in front of the KOF 2002 cabinet.
Imagine if there was a Tri-Calamity cabinet.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. What would be on it, you think, Pelham?
What would be on the
Yeah, what would be on that cabinet?
Uni would probably be on there.
Uni, you'd say?
Uni.
Respect.
Probably. Probably Guilty Gear. Xrd. There are a few on that would be on there. I guess I'll just have to see like what ends up really sticking. Because they already did change the game list. They swapped a couple games out.
Well, yeah. Well, what Tri-Calamity's been doing recently is that they've been doing weekly game rotations. So every week it's a different lineup.
Yeah.
This week it's Blaze Blue, Rev 2, and Uni 2. And then I believe next week, I actually don't know the schedule for next week.
Well, I know.
Plus R. I think Strive makes some rotations.
Strive.
But that's another thing too is the whole list itself, right? Because they tried out a list and it's like, oh, nobody showed up for these games. Maybe they're not main games anymore. Very experimental stage, a lot to figure out. Terracross and Suavier, though, that's a given.
Yeah, it's a given. We're watching it right now here. Terracross actually not going to be punished for a whiff there, but it doesn't. Oh, nice cross up by Terracross, getting the look.
All right, now I'll say this. Suavier, Guilty Gear Xrd Rev2 veteran, played the game for many, many years. I don't know what his answer experience looks like because nobody plays his character.
Yeah, I think, Terracross is like the only player I've come across who actually like plays answers regularly, and Kaisogen pointed out like he's been grinding the game like crazy, and it's showing. Like he's playing fairly well. Like he's losing to the veteran experience.
Oh, yo! That teleport to the low, side swap into the corner, the counter.
Oh, gets the.
He's got a substitution no jutsu. Yo, Terracross, all right, clutching that round.
Kind of nice with it though, eh? All right.
Bruh.
Using the tricky movement to open up Suavier there, but not really primed for a conversion there. But we're gonna get the pressure strings. With those pressure strings have so much corner carry, I'm noticing, and that's just putting Terracross in such a good position to be like, all right, I'm gonna get you to the corner.
Oh,
I don't
jump
even have to
in.
get you to do it.
But we did not actually get a full combo there. Suavier wasn't able to block in the reset. Oh, we baited something. Might have been a reversal. I actually don't know.
It was a reversal.
Plus on block supers.
I thought it was a burst at first, but then I looked. It's like, no, he still has all this burst meter.
Yeah. Oh, you massive counter hit. Suavier gets the wall bounce. Drops the combo. Has to spend his burst to try and force the next situation. Terracross will get the anti-air. And now look at this. You can't block me. I am the 5th Hokage. I am the yellow flash, except it's green.
The green flash.
Oh, good blocks from Suavier. He finds a moment to poke back. It's the knockdown. Catches Terracross at the ankles. Not enough to kill. One more mix will do.
That'll do it.
There's that RC overhead. Able to convert.
Yeah, good patience, knowing when to take Suavier, knowing when to take his turn there. Because Terracross could have kept going if he didn't take his turn.
Now there was a little gap there. Suavier was able to find the offense and then capitalize on the Okazemi. And now Terracross in this round 3, once again establishing a fairly sizable lead for himself. Suavier down to just a little over quarter life. Yo, get in there.
Buddy. And this game is actually pretty close to even here.
Say so. Terracross, though the big hit, is able to combo with the red Roman cancel. Drops it, however.
Tries to go for a sneaky overhead.
Suavier choosing to respect the pressure. Big hit for Terracross. We break the burst as well. High-level stuff from Terracross.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Terracross is getting really good from when I last played him in Xrd, which was a few months ago. He's getting good, man.
Yeah, you know, I kind of posed the question as well, like, all right, if Terracross is grinding the game out there, Suavier, he's played the game for years, but I don't know how much Answer he's played, just because it is easily the least popular character in Rev 2. Just, I can't really think of anybody notable or anyone anywhere who's played Answer. So maybe the Terracross is just a little, what the hell does this character do? Like, I've never had to actually experience a human playing this one. This is something I'd be very curious to hear about, whether it's just, it's been so long since I played one, I've never played one before.
I could definitely see that being the case. Because you definitely, like, in games have characters where they're just so uncommon.
Ooh.
Good throw. And you're dead.
Pass through right there.
I would definitely say the first game, it definitely seemed like Suavier was warming up to what Terracross and the Answer was kind of trying to do. Because it seems like this game, he's a lot more comfortable with knowing when to take his turn. And all
We go for the blitz. But we do get the plus frames from the fully charged blitz, and now we're taking the corner. Baiting out the reversal. This time we block. We saw Suavier try to challenge the previous time, got counter hit for it. So Suavier labbing as he fights.
Yeah, he's definitely like figuring out a little bit as he goes, but he's got that experience.
Big dust combo here. Suavier with the knockdown, getting another stock. There it is, the kicks. Suavier quickly looking to try and tie this one up. Needs one more successful mix. There it is. It's now 1-1 all of a sudden.
Yeah,
experience is kicking in.
The experience is kicking in. I definitely feel like he probably wasn't all that familiar with Answer. Probably took game one to be like, all right, you know what? I'm going to take this game. I'm going to try and figure out and see exactly what Terracross wants to do. And then I'll figure out how to counter it next game. And it seems like that mindset, if that's what he was going for, is definitely paying off here. But Terracross, no slouch either. He's definitely showing some fight here.
Pretty even between the two players right now. Suavier will get an overhead hit, and another serving of one as well. Plenty of damage as well. Black beat combo.
Not teching. You gotta tech that. Baits the reversal.
Yeah. Looks like it's a counter reversal, actually, because we saw Terracross go up, and when Suavier hit it before, we got the substitution no jutsu, right?
Yeah.
But then this time around, just kind of sits in there. Because as you can tell, we are also trying to figure out what Answer does live and inspired. Set point here for Suavier.
Yeah, Terracross is going to have to figure out. Like, Suavier is doing a really good job of baiting out these reversals.
Oh, bust out with his own. YRC, a little misspace it seems. I think Suavier want to go for the overhair, then Red Roman cancel it on a hit.
Yeah, gets the throw in the corner here, and this is going to lead to a decent chunk of damage. Reversal not going to connect again. But it just chooses to full send it with the...
Wow, the YRC! Opening up the opportunity for Terracross to anti-air. The enormous dragon dive kick, but here comes Suavier yet again. Walk-up throw, this should be it, barring anything spectacular. Suavier takes it 2-1, but good showing there from Terracross. Still has a chance in the loser side.
Yeah, this isn't the end for Terracross. He has losers. But Suavier adapting on the fly, that veteran experience definitely helping him tremendously after the first game.
Now we got a couple options for games to run. I'm going to let Kaisogen kind of take a peek at the bracket, see what's available, since she'll know a little better than I what players are available at the moment.
Yep.
Just vibing here tonight, y'all. It's Mangaka off screen as usual.
Yep, the voice of God, as usual.
As usual. All right, Kaisogen's walking up. Actually, might be her and WyzeGye if I had to make a bet.
I would imagine.
If she can call some other matches, losers should get caught up. Oh, here she comes. The mothership's here. Ha! Please don't call. Yeah, it would be you and WyzeGye for Rev 2. You also have NotFineO-Saur and Dez. Gorgeous.
Okay.
All right, it is going to be WyzeGye and Kaisogen.
So WyzeGye, he's another one of those players who kind of plays around a lot. But he's really good at a surprisingly high amount of games. I've seen him playing Melty Blood. He's a really good Dahlia in Skullgirls. His Dahlia scares me. He plays Valkenhayn in CF. Like, I actually don't know. I actually can't think of anyone who he would play in CF.
I'll come to you later. So when you say play around, you mean he plays a lot of games?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you meant like he plays a lot with his food, like this guy intentionally does the most BM shit.
Oh no. Me and him
See.
played at Holiday Havoc, and we were talking mad trap the whole time. It was awesome, dude.
Good times. Good times.
Great times.
Actually, where are my Twitch stats right now? This is a little annoying. Hey, why is that? This is stupid. Get out.
Oh, he plays Bedman? Of course he plays Bedman.
That's funny. I think that's funny.
Like the fact that he plays Bedman and Xrd Bedman in particular does not surprise me like one bit.
Button check heard.
All right, so we're getting the button check, but yeah, Bedman definitely all about space control, using those replays to control. Oh, I love this song too.
Kaisogen screaming at the top of her lungs. Or maybe shouting. I think shouting is a more appropriate.
No, it was definitely shouting. She wasn't yelling.
It's not a scream. It was definitely a shout. Shout.
Yep. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, Bedman, he has that 8-directional dash, so he kind of has almost Marvel-esque mix-up potential with that 8-directional jump, but he also has those replays that allow him to control a surprisingly high amount of space on the screen too. So, but you're playing against Sin, a character who is notoriously good at keeping you at arm's length and comboing you anyways.
Well, and not only that too, this is a version of Bedman who has seen many nerfs since the Xrd Sign days, going down from one of the stronger characters within that game to kind of mid-low tier questionable stuff here. Obviously a lot to like about the character, right? The heavy set play options, you can get the unique play and rewind mechanics that are happening out there, right? But not the same behemoth that he was in the previous version, as opposed to Sin coming in here, definitely one of the stronger characters within this version. But so far, WyzeGye starting off pretty strong right here.
Yeah, he's using the space control extremely well. He was able to keep Kaisogen at full screen, which is actually a range where Sin kind of struggles because he doesn't have a projectile. He has moves like Elkon in order to slide a little bit closer, but at full screen, like Sin actually kind of struggles a little bit.
I can hear Kaisogen singing the birthday.
Kaisogen's
yeah, that's so fun. I love it. I'm in awe. I'm enamored with it. All right, take him down. Kaisogen with a bit of Oki, but WyzeGye wake up back throw. Again, one of the things where it's a little different in this game to consider, right? Because there's not a throw whiff animation. Like if WyzeGye goes for that option, you're just whipping like a heavy button. Or possibly a different one depending on the OS that you can do, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what buttons you can overlap with it and still get throw. I think heavy always comes out, but it's been too long. It's been too long. Like I studied this game like 6-7 years ago.
Ooh, actually calling is actually going to use the startup on, I think that was charged Beak Driver to punish Sin.
All right, Kaisogen, excellent read on the burst. WyzeGye did not want to let this round go quietly, is going to not only lose it, but burst as well with it.
Yeah. Kaisogen getting the pickup in the corner here. Actually gets the
extra overhead at the top right there. WyzeGye now put into a rough situation. He's able to jump over, completely deal with the Beak Driver. Ah! I don't know what normal that is, but we really just put the guy in the bed out. Yo, air blitz. That's godlike.
Yeah. Kaisogen, gets the burst bait.
Yo, how does it feel? WyzeGye asks. I'll tell you how it feels. Ride the lightning. We're putting in the corner. Red Roman cancel. That was disgusting.
That was a slick left-right. I was like, you're doing RTL. Why would you RTL there? And then I realized after you hit the cross-up mid, it's like, oh, that's a left-right. That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, I mean, just because you didn't have the full meter, right, the full tension gauge, was going to be able to cancel out of it, whether on hit or on block. So a really safe reversal. She gets the gold burst here as well, so now she has completely filled tension gauge. So that means, you know, plenty of Roman canceling to do. WyzeGye, though, with the throw mash tech as well. All right, wake up close slash. Kaisogen's an animal.
It's just going to go for Oki.
Able to escape the corner, counter hit as well. WyzeGye taking a chunk of damage for that. We're able to restock, eat our protein. We're a growing boy after all.
Yes. Oh, that's hitting. And now you get a full combo out of that. You're dead.
Yeah. Nice, you called it.
Yeah, Sin can get insane pickups off of Voltic Dane. If you meet her on the ground, you can get a pickup off that. Even in the corner, if you're close enough, like we saw with that. But air Voltic Dane to be used as like a combo extender is really good part of Sin's kit. So.
All right, we're going for plus frame.
Gets the hit.
Yeah, no, WyzeGye is like seeing that Kaisogen's turn is like slowly ending, right? It's like, okay, you're out of special moves, you're out of stamina, it's my turn now. But Kaisogen says, I got meter full, hold the super.
Ooh.
Nice blocks.
Yep. Safe jump cross up, but WyzeGye didn't fall for it.
Looks like WyzeGye wanted to bait out a beak driver. Not a beak driver, but Hawk. Oh, what's the name
Hawk
of the
Baker.
beak?
The
Hawk
DP.
Baker, thank you.
Yeah.
Hawk Baker! Thank you. Now that I can hear it. Now that I hear it, I got it.
Kaisogen's gonna slowly make her way in. Actually, catches the whip on the beat driver. And
Oh,
now
that was a gross
Here we go.
instant overhead. WyzeGye with a round on the board. He's got the potential within him, right? Like, if he's able to get Kaisogen in the knockdown, force the mix-ups, like, he is equally potent.
Yeah, he's definitely been playing a fairly close game with Kaisogen until you get DP'd. But interesting little left-right scenario there. But you have Sin at full screen and had an opportunity, possibly had an opportunity to get a pickup there, and you do that right in the charged beak.
And the bait
Oh
again. Kaisogen really feeling it now. He's going to go for Ride the Lightning, spending the burst gauge as well for extra damage.
Oh, okay, so you're not quite dead yet, but okay, all right. Batman, this is going to be the chance.
Oh, blocks the Blitz Shield. That gives up his turn completely. He needed to find a different option to deal with it. Goes in, double overhead, no conversion, however. Spins, Red Omen, but there it is, DP at the very end. Kaisogen will take it 2-0, but WyzeGye putting up a good fight.
Great fight, yeah. Like, once WyzeGye was able to get his game plan going, like, he was able to just completely confuse Sin. But yeah, so, like, Sin has some, like, messed up conversions. Especially on a character as big as Bedman. So, like, WyzeGye showing a lot of fight, though. A lot of fight. I think he's definitely got pretty big potential with a character that you said is kind of more mid-tier, low mid-tier. So, especially being able to do it with a character in sort of that space is honestly a little bit more impressive to me. Than it would be
Arguably so, right? But all right, we got our next match sitting down on the stream. It's going to be a losers quarterfinal match.
Yep.
Losers quarterfinal.
I did see Singularity walk up.
It is Singularity and Terracross, and she wants the microphone back.
I'm kind of just tossing whatever's available on the stream because, I mean, we have the time.
Yeah,
It's a Wednesday night. It's not a monthly.
Yeah.
Get as much as we can on stream.
Yeah, I'll probably do a couple more, and then I wanted to go play Final for a bit.
What were you looking to play?
Final.
Oh, and like
Final,
Skullgirls?
Yeah,
Or?
Final brought a setup.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, she asked me if we could play Skullgirls later.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure. I totally forgot about that. We will get games.
Yep.
Okay. Singularity's been rocking the Biken tonight. I was expecting them to go Soul, but they've been putting some time into Biken, so we'll see where this is going.
So they primarily played Soul.
When they were first picking up the game, yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, the song's still set to Birthday Train.
I was thinking about how when on my birthday, I was taking the train over to Tabby's house because we were going to fly out to Frosty's the next day, and this song came up because it was on my playlist. I'm like, I'm listening to Birthday Train on a train on my birthday.
I mean, it's a good song.
It is a good
I like
song.
it.
I like this song.
I think it's really funny how people act like, oh, it's a debuff. I'm like,
Oh,
that
who
song
cares?
buffs me.
Clearly. You're
Oh my
Jimmy
god,
White,
no way.
And you get the black beat too.
Does them so dirty. That throw has like 32 frames of startup, and none of them are invulnerable in any way. It's like the worst throw in the entire game.
And
There's a single... No, actually, no. It is throw and vuln, I think, for the majority of it. But there's a single frame at the end where you can throw it. But, like, are you really going to do a one-frame throw at the end of a command grab?
yeah, like maybe like a fringe like Yomi call out situation, but like even then like
No, just hit a button.
yeah.
You know who
Just
does
mash.
do that, though? Why not? Why not loves trying to throw that for fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, why not? Our rural mountain warrior trying to figure out.
6K. Just takes a hard knock. Well, it's not even a hard knockdown. You could have ticked out. Oh, Zuna drop. Yeah, Terracross was telling me earlier, he was like, I found an IK setup for Answer that's really funny visually. It's literally just a Zuna drop, red RC, IK. It's so simple. All you gotta do is land one command grab.
And other characters, I gotta do all this stuff to get a yellow IK.
I mean, like, for some characters, it's really simple. Viking can get it off a throw in the corner or mid-screen with Hunter Bar. Like, there's all sorts of different setups, and it's just about learning your character. Good, delayed the Tommy, nice. Doesn't quite get the dust loop, the burst. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The card, red RC, it's so good.
Because it's essentially just a quick hit. Did you get hit? Okay, you got hit. Now I get a full conversion. Thank you, meter. Very cool.
Or you get plus frames.
At the very least, yeah.
It's like, if the cool thing about projectile YRC is that, oh my god, the parry? Yeah, you can just YRC that. So like, if you do a block string and intentionally delay it to let them get back to neutral, then you can do card toss YRC. Sometimes you can catch the mashing, or you can take advantage of plus frames. You can do all sorts of things. Oh my god!
Oh. You're going to mash on me? Who do you think you are?
Such a bad influence. I should not be teaching the kids to do that.
I mean, NotFineO did it earlier too, so I get it.
Because I play them all the time, and I'll just like run up blitz. I'm like, you're gonna hit a button. I know you are. You love playing neutral.
All right, I'm gonna remember that next time I play. You better have your low blitzes ready.
Oh, I do. I don't just do stand blitz. Low blitz is incredibly good. Oh, let's go.
That's the setup.
Counter hit. Oh,
Not
no.
just out of range to confirm. Terracross gets the mash, but gets the burst. He gets the mash again, but not able to get anything going.
Now, that was Suzerain that got counter hit, so I bet they were probably mashing a button there. Almost no health left.
Yeah, Terracross is making this comeback look easy. Gets the left, right.
Oh, misses the card extension. But thankfully, it continues the combo into the low.
What a comeback!
Terracross?
By Terracross.
Taking it 2-0.
Magic pixels are awesome, dude.
Yeah, Guilty Gear, it'll save you from like the last hit of chip. There literally is a magic pixel mechanic, and it's so great.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to see who can we play next. I guess we could play me and Suavier for losers or winner finals.
All right. So me and Colin will hold it down, and then I'll probably just go off and hang out. So I'm trying to chill out, because it is my first Friday today.
My dude said first Friday. It's Wednesday, my guy. What do you mean?
I'm off tomorrow.
I don't
work tomorrow. I work 4 10-hour days. Except next week. I'm probably working 4 10-hour days and at least like 3-hour day. Because one of my coworkers is taking a bunch of time off next week.
All right, let's get this set up real quick. Kaisogen Suavier winners final. It's gonna be a Sin versus Jam.
So, and I would imagine this is a matchup that Suavier is probably going to be at least somewhat familiar with, considering how good of a character that Sin is.
Oh, yeah.
So, Sin would definitely be one of the more common characters.
Oh, look at that. A little bit of the throw attempt going in right there. Baits the burst on the first jump in as well. Kaisogen's reward, a heap of damage on Suavier's life bar.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sin gets, off knockdown, Sin gets a really good safe jump with delay leap. And Kaisogen is using that to its fullest extent here, and Suavier is paying dearly for it. Oh, nice blitz by Suavier.
Ah, but Hawk Baker, get off of me, please.
Hawk Baker! Yeah.
Baker!
Okay, but Suavier is clawing right back into this.
Yeah, oh, I'm not sure if that was a miss, but throws out of the blitz. That's an option we have not seen yet in those situations where we see players holding on to blitz for a very long time, trying to get those plus frames. Kaisogen going to be throwing out the overhead at the end, taking round 1.
So Kaisogen will close it out, but Suavier was definitely not going to make it easy for her. Suavier was definitely going to make Kaisogen fight for it. And now they're just, oh my. Oh, delay overhead on the dust.
Good block on that instant overhead, though. Kaisogen still sitting here with a perfect on their side until the blitz shield comes and completely ruins me.
As soon as you said something.
Oh, I know, right? I recognize the power I wield, young fellow.
I've done it too. I've done it. I've had my fair share of commentator moments.
They're called curses.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Game 1, Kaisogen.
Yeah. Yeah, that second round was just brutal because, like, it didn't seem like Suavier really knew what was coming. He was struggling to block some things. Ooh, the low profile on the dash, and then you get Hawk Baker, and then you get charge beat. These blocks are... He's got the blocks back. Okay, Voltic Dane, Oki, not going to get anything, but except a whole lot of... Look at all that risk! Okay, yeah, WyzeGye bursting out. You do not want to be holding that damage. Actually, like, I feel like if Kaisogen played it right, Suavier was almost certainly dead if he didn't burst that. And we're seeing kind of why he made that decision.
The benefits of it at the very least, but Kaisogen once again back on the offensive. Trying to suffocate Suavier in this corner.
Yeah, got the pick. Oh, this is going to be a fair bit of damage.
Suavier keeping things interesting here. Plus on block super leads to those situations. Kaisogen with the back throw incident.
This is going to kill.
I don't know. She has to do enough hits to burn through the guts, right? Drops it. Oh. Suavier comes down with the button, able to catch.
What was that?
Scrambles.
Yeah, man.
How would you like your eggs? Scrambled, sir.
I always get my eggs scrambled. I still somehow lose scramble situations, though. Oh, good cross-up.
I'm an over-easy kind of guy, which we're pretty easily over to the other corner now for Suavier.
Oh, actually got the parry, but Kaisogen was able to break through it. And Suavier had the advantage, but he actually muffed the meaty. Good blocks. And now we're going to keep it going. And Kaisogen's going to get the pickup. Suavier calling back, actually out of range, and the Guts Crush is gonna kill.
Effective so far.
Yeah, Mash Beak is such a good Guts Crush tool there. Not falling for the cross-up.
Ooh, little awkward situation, yeah.
Well,
both sides whiffing, oh my. Mash it out, eat some food, get your protein back on. Checks the dash in as well. Kaisogen firm control. Nice blitz shield to deal with the overhead. Oh, but wake up jab from Kaisogen, making a call on Suavier being too far away to actually apply a meaty.
Ball's out.
Oh, he snuck right in there with that dash, and now Suavier with a bit of offense. Hawk Baker, though, get off of me, please.
Then really said, oh, I fell out. Time to go night-night. And then he did. And then Jam did.
Aggressive decisions on wake up from Kaisogen, right? We saw it earlier where she denied Samokazemi by waking up mashing. And then on that last one, when Suavier was close enough for the meaty, that's when she busts out the DP. So Suavier just a step behind in terms of the wake up RPS.
Oh, getting the pickup on the jump toss, but not much more. Oh, but you get, oh no. The spacing was just off. I feel like if you were like a little bit further towards mid-screen, I feel like Kaisogen gets a killing conversion off of Voltic Dane. It doesn't end up mattering, and actually in good time too, because that hunger animation lasts a long time, and it's just wide open to a punish if you're not careful with it. But Kaisogen using just enough to get away with it. Ooh, interesting cross. That was an interesting cross-up.
Suavier, though, firm control of the corner right now. Kaisogen, though, air throwing him back in. Wake up super, but we safe jumped it there. Suavier trying to find holes in Kaisogen's offense, but she presents none.
Yeah, Kaisogen's offense is always super effective. Wise. So,
Yo, man, these throws from her, they're complete game changers.
yeah. I wonder if you could do down back options select. I'll have to ask, but I wonder if you could do like down back OS on throw. Because 2H is like one of Sin's best combo starters. And it's the one that leads to arguably the most damage. So
Okay, when you say down back, do you mean as a defender or as an attacker?
yeah, because
Either way, because as I recollect, to do a throw in Rev 2 has to be straight forward, straight back. There is no down.
okay.
Yeah, the OS, but there's no down back OS.
So okay, so that's what I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, back OS.
Okay.
But yeah. No.
All right, so it wasn't then. So just did that beautifully. So I'm gonna hand.
You literally can only run WyzeGye and NotFineO-Saur. So that has to happen.
So
you ready to get up and go play?
Yeah, I was just gonna go hang out.
Always a pleasure.
Yep.
Hold on, the hand of God comes in. Proof he exists.
Yeah.
That was bracket.
Here, I'm hopping off. You wanna hop on?
No, that was a winner's final. There's a whole stream of losers bullshit, including not you, Des. NotFineO-Saur will take their seat. WyzeGye is in need of joining us up here. Losers quarterfinal. Shout outs to everyone here tuning in tonight. Kaisogen wanted to do a little bit of a Rev 2 streameroni. And I had to make sure that things were in place. Luckily, it's a good night to come in, fix a couple of misplugged things. Things are moving and grooving. Maintaining a stream, not too shabby. I literally just traded DMs with NotFineO-Saur, who is sitting herself right in front of us. So I am enthralled, to say the least. Ah. Updating a couple of things. Chef. WyzeGye has gone missing. We are sending out a 10-man raid party, trying to locate the man, the myth, the legend. Because as of this moment, Guilty Gear Xrd Rev2 has 1, 2, 3, 4 matches left to run. Potentially 5, depending on the grand finals go. And preventing all of that is WyzeGye, who is not here in this seat. And that is obnoxious. Oh, here's Moose. What's this? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Quick question, actually. Did you or Gwyn have to replug any of these devices in? No? Okay, then it was the Stay Fresh guys. Okay, yeah. No, I fixed it. I fixed it, which also led me to realize, okay, I guess I have to label that end of shit too. Because my light camera USB and my camera USB got swapped somehow, which was dumb. So. All right, who's this WyzeGye think he is? All right. There we go.
All right, WyzeGye has been located. Sorry for the interruption. It's him up against NotFineO-Saur. NotFineO-Saur, excuse me, Justine. What you need?
The other headset.
The other headset. Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got worried for like approximately 2 seconds.
Someone up and stole your headset.
Not quite. I thought Pelham left it on the floor.
No,
like I was looking at the
knows
cables. I know. I was gonna be like, really, Pelham, dude? Like I was gonna chew you out for so much else than that. But now,
oh yeah. I'll tell you more about it later, but I'm not going to be here next week, so I'm going to leave something up here. I'm sure you can infer more. Anyways. All right.
heard.
Hehyun and Bedman. Both are characters that, let's be honest, no one plays.
No, that's true about Answer. Hey, Hyun, I can think of a handful.
I mean, there's
Bedman, I'd be remiss to shout out Cephalopod, or the artist formerly known as Cephalopod. She, I think, is going by Usukane these days.
Uzume?
Uzume?
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
yeah, it's Uzume. I said Usukane because that's
That's
Brandon's tag.
yeah.
I goofed that. I'm a
I mean, there's
scrub.
GC Yoshi.
True.
Just got like
Button
top
check,
8
button check.
at Slashback.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like these characters are overall seldom seen.
Yeah,
compared
they
to
are
the,
underrepresented. I will give you that.
There's
Answer no one
of
plays.
souls. But you'd be hard pressed to find. It'd be impossible to find a character. Excuse me. Oh my God. That just does not have a top player rep. I guess they're adjusting the audio, making it quieter.
Yes.
There's
that's how you
a
do
master volume slider. Use that.
Well,
No,
it's already down to 18.
it gets much quieter. But all right.
They wanted to fine tune it.
Fine tune it. I don't think that was fine tuned. I think that was. Oh well. I think I noticed is.
I'm glad I put this other headset on so I can, again, adjust the audio levels for me, because they just turned down my game.
I know, right?
Honestly, I think the
Okay.
levels are pretty good. I can hear you pretty well, too, which makes me happy. I think I can leave these at about 7. That if someone gets quiet, I can crank them up to like 9.
I wonder what this matchup is like, because I noticed that WyzeGye's first instinct is to like zone with 2H and 3H.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna run away. I used to go for a tech trap. Oh. Yeah, that's burst safe. There's so many things that Bedman has that is like randomly burst safe. I think this punishes? Yeah. We're gonna set up orb. Ooh, good
Oh,
navigation.
that was so slick. Delaying the fall to then punish the anti-air tip. That was godly.
Yeah, that Bedman 6P. Despite what people say on the internet, it is not as bad as people think.
It functions.
It functions, which is the best thing that you could say about a bottom tier character in this game.
True. You know, Bedman, not really quite what they used to be in this version of the game.
I think Justine's noticing that if she does Falcon Dive, WyzeGye can't really do anything about it, because you can try in 6B, but it'll always trade in Falcon Dive's favor. Oh my God, reverse super, this does not hit. Oh, but you can armor, that's right.
Nice. So, WyzeGye trying to go in. NotFineO-Saur waking up with the reversal option. At least the mash.
Dead angling Hehyun is so scary, because she just sets up that red fireball. You think you're good.
Oh, but the behind the back, the little vortex effect.
Gotta get rid of that sigil. Oh!
Full charge dust. It's actually a combo. WyzeGye took it on a hit. Has the stun as well. A second serving of full charge dust. Closes that round for NotFineO-Saur.
You'd think that for a heavyweight, this character wouldn't have plus frames and high stun mod, but oh, she does. She has lots of that. Oh my God.
Oh, but we drop the wall bounce conversion. WyzeGye will spend the burst as well.
Good OTG burst as well. That's always really strong in this game.
Oh, yeah, 5P?
Oh, we were trying to get cheeky with it.
Doing that's so scary, because I'm pretty sure the charged version has full invuln. It's not just upper body. What's the mix?
Nah, we bait the super out, right? Yeah. Ah! But we waited too long. Let the imblockable property take effect, I think.
I don't actually know if Haehyun has any throw immune moves. I don't think she does. That was OTG. That's the thing about Task A is Task A, that little, or maybe it's Task B, the spin, the Beyblade move.
Beyblade.
It'll hit you OTG, and then you might feel inclined to take the knockdown, but you can just tech out and air dash back in, and there's enough recovery that you can usually get a punish.
You know, I hope it's Task B, because then it would be Task Beyblade.
True. I think it's... it's A, because there's A prime, which is the teleport, B is the spin, and then C is the bed drop, which is impossible to punish. It is safe on block, even if you IB all the hits.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Try to jump in. WyzeGye up a game here. NotFineO-Saur trying to find her own momentum here. We're going to spend it with a reversal super. Clap him.
Honestly, gambling on that super has worked out really well for her this entire night. And oh my god, there's a stun. 5D starter.
Oh, but WyzeGye immediately able to burst because of that routing choice. So NotFineO-Saur throwing away an opportunity to potentially play a baiting mind game.
So the cool thing about 5D is it gives you access to a really strong, otherwise impossible combo, but it also prorates that combo by like 40, 50%. It becomes a lot weaker. However, if Haehyun, if Justine did
on dead angle.
DP instead on that stun, that would have been fully burst invuln.
Okay.
That's a nice little bait that she has access to. Nice navigation.
Yeah, controlling the fireball, put him back, wake up back throw from WyzeGye. Give the OS it, of course.
Oh, tries to throw, but Bedman Hurtbox is really funny.
Actually able to deal with the task option before it comes out with our fireball. NotFineO-Saur kind of, again, going back to these dusts, but not really having the extra layer of a resource to, like, maybe, you know, YRC cancel to go low, or potentially just, oh, you blocked it, okay, I'm going to RC and take my turn again.
I think she just doesn't know the like 6K route, because Haehyun does have an overhead normal that works really well in that mix. Oh, this hits. Or ooh.
It would.
Maybe it wouldn't actually. Yeah, it was a little far out.
The lows over NotFineO-Saur. We get the knockdown here. We're sandwiched in between. She goes for the high again. The conditioning is taking effect. Has an opportunity to start threatening lows.
Oh, good old Grandpa Viper. It just.
Oh, my God, the
RC.
fireball caught! Hellfire as well, no RC to get a follow-up. Goes to the super one more time!
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Tries to play the mind game, trying to catch WyzeGye pressing early.
Should have unblockable. Gone for the full charge.
True, right?
That's okay, we're seeing some pretty good play. I like how she's figured out how to navigate the neutral as time has went on.
Able to escape with a good jump out, set up the fireball once more. But it's these tap tests again.
Ooh. Another thing that makes Haehyun exceptionally strange in this game is she has a lot of links and late Gatlings. She doesn't really use the Gatling system like other characters do.
Okay, I've seen NotFineO-Saur go for these dusts about 6 times in a row on this Oki. WyzeGye's ready for it. It's time to threaten the low.
Oh. What? You trying to catch a mash?
Possibly so. WyzeGye's holding, though.
World's most dangerous frame trap.
One of us is dying. You decide who.
Instant overhead.
What an anti-air, though. WyzeGye. Little momentum. We have the Oki, the empty low.
NotFineO-Saur's got to clutch this out if she wants it to go to game 3.
She's trying to find that clutch factor right here. Tries to take the turn again. Has to burst. Well, the fireball catches!
Not out of it yet.
Such a slow-moving fireball, and yet WyzeGye blocked it with his face. Game 3 now, so this is elimination point for both players.
Oh, nice. So that's what I meant about Falcon Dive being so hard to anti-air. Because it pops Haehyun up, and then she goes back down, and she accelerates really fast, and she can alter which direction she's going. It's a nightmare. On top of that, you can YRC it and then do it again. to like bait out an anti-air.
Oh, catch him. Trying to run up, get some offense started. We're going to surrender the turn until the reversal super.
Oh, it whiffed.
I like that WyzeGye jump there, just like, get me out of this situation.
Ooh. Counter hit. Oh, there's that Task B.
Burge, get off of me.
That Task C knockdown is so valuable. Oh. There's that safe. Oh, instant overhead.
He's an overhead. That's going to lead us into a set point here for WyzeGye.
Oh.
Again, the tap dust, not NotFineO-Saur, just not showing layer 2 of offense at this point.
Oh, smart use of the fireball to make you plus. Yes, even if it trades, it's still generally in Haehyun's favor.
The fireball's following. Detonates above screen, so no more of that pressure. We do get a little bit of a punish on the Beyblade. Tap dust yet again.
I think the reason that she's going for the 5D so often is because it's like relatively safe in this game. It is not at all like the Strive version where you'll, oh, unfortunate.
Oh, that burst. Baited intentionally or not.
Guts Crush. Oh, the OT cheat, so it did no damage.
Oh, that's a huge opportunity now. NotFineO-Saur wakes up with her own super. Trying to find the next hit. Take him through. We try to go for a gap there, but WyzeGye presses this time. Hold the Beyblade. Trying to jump the bombs. Hold all the rewind shenanigans. Try to close the gap. Deliver ourselves into WyzeGye's awaiting buttons.
All right, 2-1. Good fights. I'm going to let them know.
Yeah, stay on. Yeah, loser semifinal next is going to be Terror Cross, our answer player, up against WyzeGye. So this does avoid a run back situation because it was actually NotFineO-Saur was trying to get the run back with Terror Cross, but instead it is WyzeGye who gets to advance on and play Terror Cross for the first time tonight. So
this is a matchup we haven't seen.
Yeah, right?
I'm so happy I decided to stream this because we don't typically get to see a lot of these matches. They're always ran off stream. There's a lot of there's a lot of players that put a lot of effort into their characters, but the Colorado scene is extremely top heavy. We've got a lot of really good players that have consistent showing in like top 4 to top 6. So sometimes you just don't get to see these matches. Good old fist bump. WyzeGye playing on wireless controller. I don't know if you saw it, Dez was having issues with his controller earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, disconnected mid-match, like right as he got the round-winning super in Uni.
Pretty lit.
Okay, we're going straight into it.
Yeah, loser semifinal begins now. WyzeGye on the Batman Terror Cross with the answer.
This is, God, what a weird matchup, because you have all that invuln with the scrolls. You can take that. Okay, Terror Cross is doing a really good job of taking this mix. Oh, good mash, good mash.
Pick up here as well. Not really able to make more out of that hit, though.
Great. Card Wire C getting a perfect pickup. Oh, the overhead mix just barely whiffs. I just were rocking the old Slayer XX theme. That's awesome.
Plenty of reason to be excited for that character, considering.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be in Strive now. That's so weird. I love that they kept his blood-sucking universe counter. Just a cool part of this character.
I can't believe that they... Trying to think through it. I can't believe that there is a dub that I like more than the Japanese when it comes to Slayer. Because that English dub actually kind of goes hard.
It's his same voice actor from Sign.
That's really cool.
Because, you know, Rev2 doesn't have an English dub.
Yeah, but Sign did.
Yep.
And I think they brought back a lot of the same cast, right?
Some of them are different.
Some of them are different? Tell me, is Soul Bad Guy different or was he the same?
I'm pretty sure Soul's the same.
Disappointed. I don't like English Soul dub. I'm not apologizing.
No?
Nah, man. Because like my problem is like I look at Soul Bad Guy, And then I hear, like, I get that Jotaro Kujo vibe from, like, part 3 of JoJo's, right?
Very gruff.
Yeah, very gruff, right? You know, so it comes in the Japanese, gunflame. But then I get, like, the English dub, and honestly, when I hear clips from, like, the movie, or, like, the story mode scenes, I'm like, you know what? I get why they went with this guy. But then I get in the game, and then I hear gunflame. I'm like, oh, my God. Fucking no. Like, Gunflame. I'm like, that's not Soul Bad Guy. That's Frederick. Get the fuck off my... I'm terrible like that. That's just not my preference. Let me be clear about that one.
Okay, so WyzeGye taking game 1.
Sorry, WyzeGye. I don't know how to analyze this matchup. I don't know shit about these characters.
I can offer a little insight.
I'll let you do that.
So it seems like, obviously,
Answer's
overall goal is to set up scrolls because he gets the invul and he gets his mix-ups, he gets everything. Bedman has such powerful screen presence because, as you can see, those sigils, if you hit them with an attack, they disappear. But they also, if you don't hit them, they can stay out for like up to like 20 seconds.
Right.
So they're just constant threats on the screen that gives Bedman really nasty pressure. But if you get a scroll up, you could just dash through all of them like that. So it's kind of a race to see who can set up their resource first, except the other player can't do anything about answer scrolls, but you can do whatever you want to Bedman sigils and get rid of them.
Okay.
Oh.
Plenty of interactions we had.
Chip out.
Nice. Okay, Terracross. One thing I will say, Terracross, his ability to sort of like take a beating and then come back and provide his own, something I have a bit of respect for, actually, just because like it's showing that he's learning and making adjustments as he needs to.
That's something he's definitely gotten better at in the past couple months. I've played a lot of sets with him, and he's gotten way better at adjusting to the other player, as well as just like learning the general nightmare mix of this game. Also, that's another thing about Bedman sigils that are really annoying.
Oh, it's an overhead. No conversion.
The second that Bedman calls a deja vu replay, the sigil becomes invulnerable. So sometimes you'll like toss a normal at it and it looks like you hit it, but it just got summoned and now you didn't get anything, and now you're getting counter hit and comboed by Bedman.
Ooh, a good fuzzy mash on the empty low there from WyzeGye. The throw.
Didn't even kill.
No, not able to find the follow-up hit, but there it is. Tunneling underground. It's set point now for WyzeGye.
Ooh, okay. It seems like when Terracross has his scrolls out and he gets a good starter, he does know the route for Bedman, which is important because Bedman's kind of like a more medium to heavyweight, but he also has like a really large hurt box.
Bro, when did Terracross steal out of the corner again? WyzeGye immediately bursts, and that leads to this scramble of a situation. Terracross on the next hit, able to convert off the red Roman cancel.
Okay. Honestly, if I'm Terracross, I would, or not Terracross, if I'm WyzeGye, I would be inclined to just task C out of the corner. It's minus on block, but it's safe. Like, you're not really going to go into much disadvantage for that.
Chasing him down, the back throw. Good choice from WyzeGye. Ooh, another throw again. Oh, and the trade, actually. Terracross is going to be able to take that and force us into a Game 3 situation.
Exciting.
Winner of this gets to fight against Suavier, which I believe...
That would be losers finals.
That would be losers final. I'm just double checking. Suavier has not had a chance to play WyzeGye yet, but Terracross is trying to get the run back.
Oh, goes for the throw. And the nice thing about a Bedman throw is when you're on the receiving end of it, it doesn't, it really scales hard because of all those little hits. And every single additional hit also adds gravity and hit stun scaling, so he doesn't really get that much off of it, even if it is meterless.
Terracross goes for a pretty late burst in this round, loses almost the entire round off the next interaction. Just one more hit will do it.
I mean, look at this zoning. Constant threat of freeze. Good parry.
That was slick. Oh, but another back throw. Well done from WyzeGye there. Terracross able to kind of make up for the burst expenditure by regenerating almost half of it back. But now you're in do-or-die situation here. It's tournament life on the line for Terracross.
But look, oh my God, look at that. That throw, dealing like 11 hits, it just generates so much burst for the other player. So every time you go into that mix, look at that, already
it's already
full.
back, right? And there it is. Terracross is going to spend the burst, but is held in place by some of the traps. Big counter hit here. Terracross able to take us how far into the corner? Yo!
Blow option?
That was so slick, but
Okay.
oh, we lose our turn.
4-6.
WyzeGye trying to end the game right here. Does not find it
Instant
until
overhead. Suavier already knows what's up.
Yeah, at this point, the bracket runs itself. WyzeGye will stay on. Terracross's run ends at a respectable 4th place tonight. Good stuff.
Respectable 4th place for a 10-person bracket, I think. If I remember right, it was 10-person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Wait, it was
9.
9. Oh, that's right. We didn't get one more sign. Which matches the number of players for Uni we had tonight, which is very impressive.
That's good. That's good.
Look at the Bedman win quote. It's like 4 pages
It's so long, man.
I don't remember who voices Bedman in Sign for the English dub, but it is amazing listening to him just.
Oh no, the way he
ramble
rattles
on and
off,
on.
I was like, that's a good dub choice. Like that man fast talked.
On one of the Training Mode Network streams, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like Lopez graduating. Gibi or Goth Green Bedman was memorized and recited an entire Bedman speech on stream. It was beautiful. And like speaking at the same cadence and speed and everything.
That's amazing. That's fantastic. Fan dubs are real. WyzeGye and Suavier lose its final, happening now. Live at Tri-Calamity number 33.
Tries to 2H instead of 1H. Ooh, okay, Suavier's kind of feeling it. He knows his roots now. A little bit earlier, you could see some drops here and there, but he's a lot more confident now. It's
Black beat as well. WyzeGye missed the tech opportunity. You do have to manually mash in these older fighting games, some of them anyhow.
Oh, parry, that's punishable. Now, look, it's a very ambiguous frame trap, but once you see the follow-up come out, it's game over. Oh. I was just about to say, watch out for that task A. Okay, interesting burst. It's a little bit of an uphill battle, but it's doable. Oh, yeah. We got those KOF hyper hops in this game. Oh.
Okay, bring him on down. Suavier trying to navigate the neutral. That WyzeGye is presenting many a challenge too.
Got that chandelier to drop on your head with the task C.
Chandelier. That's a good way of putting it.
Oh yeah, it just hangs up there, and because it doesn't have like the up startup, it's so nasty. And when especially when it's off screen, like if you're not paying attention to Bedman perfectly, he'll just task C, and then boom, there's something right on top of your head when you didn't expect it.
What's that on your head, dummy? Did you get hit? You got hit. You got hit.
Oh, but look at that max card Ryujin. I was just about to say.
Oh, but again, WyzeGye with these back throws, just finding the right time to go for that option and reverse the situation. Blitz. Though.
Okay.
Oh, but reversal super?
Yeah.
Time to wake up.
That super's pretty bad. You can throw it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is not throw immune.
Oh, speaking of throws, Suavier gets his own back throw.
Oh?
Blitz
okay.
on the way down. That was interesting.
Okay, yeah, low mix. I'm guessing Suavier tried to parry there. There's not many options that you could do that would get counter hit there.
Oof, but we somehow get a cross up there actually, and plenty of damage for it. Trying to chase in the air. The stall and the fall, however, leads to a little bit of a scramble. Suavier will throw WyzeGye out of the corner. So now it's back to neutral time.
Oh! Good stuff. J2K. And there's that test seat. That's chandelier. Look at that. Oh! And no burst. We're just going to loop it again.
Good block on the low. Dead angle back. Scoop him. Nice block in the dust.
Interesting 5D. I don't think I've ever seen WyzeGye 5D.
No, it felt kind of like a desperation hit. Like there wasn't meter to convert off of it. Not really anything to do after it. It was just more like, please get hit by this overhead.
Oh, God. That. All your meter or your life. Good IB. Unfortunately, that move is kind of nonsense, I won't lie. Oh, that was game one.
That was game one, and WyzeGye on the board.
Both of them are having a lot of fun tonight. Okay. Yeah, burst out. Yeah, it tries to call the sigil. Oh, fun fact.
Yeah.
So it's any normal or special or projectile will destroy Bedman's sigil, much like anything will destroy, you know, Dizzy's fish or literally anything else in the game, right?
Right.
Except burst. If you burst a Bedman combo, the sigils will stay out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Guess they wanted him to still have some options. Suavier actually cornered, pretty low on life. WyzeGye with plenty of meter to his name, not spending any of it on like a dead angle to alleviate pressure. Oh, and a blitz attempt. Oh, word. Red Roman send the overhead over, but no pickup. Suavier lives.
Oh, misses the. Oh, wait, no, that was 3H.
Until that moment.
The fireball and 3H, because you're all the way at the corner of the screen. Fireball hits you once, and then it hits you, like, again, just half second later. To hear it, it takes a little longer. Being aware of Bedman's fireball is so important when fighting him.
Trying to find the next hit. We go for the wake-up blitz, and WyzeGye stays out of range. Whip punishes it. Now
Yeah.
Suavier with some momentum.
WyzeGye is clearly playing around Jam's parry, but, you know, that just means that blitz isn't going to do much for Suavier.
Right. So Suavier is kind of overlapping his options, right? It's just like WyzeGye, oh, I read parry, and Suavier goes for the universal parry.
Oh! Okay, it's not over yet. WyzeGye has his burst back, so he's probably going to spend it on gold.
Yeah, gets it right there. Suavier not baiting it. It looked like he might have had the idea to, but didn't fully commit or try to get the next hit. Now corners himself as WyzeGye with the next instant overhead. Gets the combo.
He got burst back!
Suavier has to spend it there, but now you have no meter. Chip kill is a factor. WyzeGye gets it. First to 3, handsome. You ain't done.
That was so smart. I want to highlight that. Suavier recognized
Hands up.
he spent all of his meter on FD, and the fireball was going to come back and chip him out. So he did instant air dash forward to build a little bit of meter so he could try and FD the fireball when it came back.
And now here we are, my friends. WyzeGye with a 2-0 lead.
Look, all those hits in that combo built WyzeGye like a quarter of his burst back already. Okay. No hard knockdown, but we do get a fair amount of meter. Or damage, excuse me. And see, even if you hit Bedman, those sigils don't go away. The threat of the chandelier is always looming over your head.
Looming over, but Suavier with a perfect. Gets a very important round on the board for himself, right? WyzeGye kind of checked out. Was like, all right, that was 2-0, right? Forgetting that it is first to 3 here. And so now we have to see if Suavier, who's been a player for quite a while in the Colorado Rev 2 scene, is finally able to make the necessary adjustments.
Can we reverse 3-0? That's the question. Oh.
First back. WyzeGye doesn't want to give him momentum. The YRC to fly in. Reset into the full charge. Dust.
Woo. Gets a single charge of Gekirin. Gets the hard knockdown. Are we going to loop it again? No. Unfortunately, can't throw this. Oh, maybe we could have.
Maybe. Was still able to block. That's what I was most impressed with.
Yeah, I know, right? This kills. Unless. There's also the possibility that WyzeGye would have built his burst up.
True. But Suavier will take that for a very important game. Number 3, keeping himself alive in the tournament and making a statement, too. Didn't drop a single round, got a perfect in the first round. Can he ride this momentum all the way through?
When you think you've won and all that adrenaline just drops out of your system, it's so easy to forget that you still have to win another. And
the same sequence again!
You know, Suavier's only been going for those 5Ds when WyzeGye doesn't have any burst remaining.
Very smart, actually.
Yeah.
That way you get the guaranteed full damage of the combo. Like we were seeing that earlier, right? With NotFineO-Saur fishing for those 5Ds, but burst was available. And so Terracross was just able to escape completely. But now, Suavier kind of timing them a little more effectively. Good block.
Oh, tries to throw, gets 6H.
Oh, what?
That was weird.
How did you cross that up? It's an overhead, RC. WyzeGye now going to take Suavier down to the corner, has to guess. Full pickup as well. Is it enough to kill? It will be.
Oh my god. Yeah, a little OTG damage. That's like 6 guaranteed damage at the very end.
Now Jam trying to get her way back in. They trade, and somehow it's Suavier in the corner.
Satasi, if I remember correctly, is a level 2 or 3 attack, and it's about -1 on block. So it's about -4 if you IB it. So you don't exactly have your turn back if you're most characters.
What a throw tech.
Jam has really fast buttons.
Oh, but yo, WyzeGye baits the burst, takes the kill, and takes the set with it as well. Suavier with a good showing.
And that's me up now.
Indeed it is. This was 2-1 WyzeGye. In loser semis, it was 3-1 WyzeGye over Suavier. And now to close out the night, we get another unique matchup. Actually, no, WyzeGye gets a run back with Kaisogen. Grand final. This will be WyzeGye getting the run back. I think Kaisogen really quickly wants to pay Suavier his dues before things get a little too far along in the night. Especially if Suavier is trying to leave. Not sure if that's the case or not. WyzeGye waiting the character select screen. Myself perusing my phone. Don't mind me. The new Actu art to check out. Not me name dropping. All right, grand finals. WyzeGye on the loser side, Kaisogen on the winner side. Gonna add a bracket L to WyzeGye's name real quick, just so that is effective and in place. Players are readying up. I don't think it's going to be a button check. I will happily sit here, update the scores, my friends, but as for everything else, I think I'm going to give my voice a rest. I got work early in the morning. This is Mangaka. Thank you all for watching. Keep watching now. This is just awkward enough where I think it could be... Nah, this is a game.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
All right, good showing. Thank you to everyone for coming out tonight.
Yeah. Congrats on your victory.
Thank you. 9-person bracket. We had a really good showing. A lot of people that came out that don't come out that often. Like we had NotFineO-Saur, we had Terracross, we had WyzeGye, we had Suavier. Like really cool lineup. We had Singularity as well. Singularity's been getting into Xrd.
That's cool.
Myself, Dez, and then we had 2 others I'm trying to remember.
NotFineO-Saur, you mentioned WyzeGye. There was Paragon.
Paragon. Yeah, they're new to the game as well. So that's exciting.
Yeah. And then you mentioned Terracross.
Joseph. JR,
Joseph,
121.
that's
Yeah,
right.
he entered as well. We didn't, unfortunately, we didn't get any stream matches with him. I was trying to keep, I actually tried to run most of the matches tonight on stream because I was like, we have the time. People are okay with staying out late. It's not that big a deal. But I'm ready to sign off and call it a night. All the tournaments have been ran.
Beautiful.
Everyone have a good night.